Dear colleagues, hello. Thank you so much for this opportunity to contribute a speech to the Toronto Interpreters Practice. Our topic today is studying abroad, which is something near and dear to my heart because I myself first came to the United States, where I currently live, as an international student. I was far from alone, of course. As some of you might know, Chinese students make up the largest international student body in the US. This has been true since 2008 and remains true even now, despite a considerable enrollment decline due to the COVID pandemic and the current political climate. But today I thought it would be interesting to zoom out a little and take a walk down history as I tell you the story of Yang Wing, the first known Chinese graduate of an American university. Yang Wing was born in 1828 in southern China. His parents enrolled him in missionary schools instead of traditional Confucian schools, believing that fluency in English will lead to a brighter future. He eventually transferred to Morrison School in Hong Kong, led by Reverend Samuel Brown. When Brown was about to return home to Connecticut in 1847, he wanted to take some of the students with him to America to study. Yang Wing was the first to stand up to indicate his interest and went with Brown along with other two classmates. In 1854, at the age of 25, Yang Wing completed his bachelor's studies at the prestigious Yale College, now Yale University. Yang Wing's remarkable journey, however, did not end there. In fact, it was just the beginning. The following year, Yang Wing returned to Qing dynasty China. The country was faltering. It was reeling from the aftermath of the First Opium War, and a civil war was raging on with the Taiping Rebellion forces. Yang Wing wanted to help his homeland to find a path forward through modernization, but not everyone was ready or willing to hear his ideas. Eventually, he found a kindred spirit in the Qing government administrator, Zeng Guofan. Zeng Guofan advocated for military modernization and sent Yang Wing back to the United States to purchase equipment for the Jiangnan Manufacturing Bureau, which was one of China's first modern manufacturing facilities and arsenals. In 1872, with the support of Zeng Guofan and others, Yang Wing realized a long-standing vision: sending Chinese youths to study in the United States. He wrote the following words in his autobiography: "I was determined that the rising generation of China should enjoy the same educational advantages that I had enjoyed, that through Western education, China might be regenerated, become enlightened, and powerful." This initiative came to be known as the Chinese Educational Mission and sent 120 young Chinese boys to the New England region of the US to study while staying with local host families. In 1877, Yang Wing donated his personal library to Yale. The 1,237 Chinese language volumes formed the cornerstone of Yale's world-renowned East Asia Library. Unfortunately, in 1881, just 9 years into the originally planned 15 years of the program, the students were ordered back to China due to opposition from conservatives within the Qing government, as well as rising anti-Chinese sentiments in the United States. While the program was short-lived, many of the alumni became instrumental in China's modernization efforts and became influential figures in politics, economics, education, engineering, and technology. There's still many more stories one could tell about Yang Wing, but I hope this short speech has illustrated the transformative power of international exchange and, at the same time, just how fragile and vulnerable it can be when caught between the shifting winds of political dynamics. May Yang Wen's story inspire us to continue forging connections between cultures and valuing the enrichment of shared knowledge and mutual respect. Thank you.